everybody, and welcome back. I am the Sovereign, and this is my court. Welcome back to another day here at court, and maybe you were directed to come to this video from my confidence video, and if it's your first time here, make sure you check out the confidence video because these two videos very much work in tandem with one another. Also, if it is your first time here, consider hitting the subscribe button so that I may see your beautiful face again. I have taken to uplifting my own supporters as well as the pageant girls that I talk about relentlessly, right? I really want to help some of you feel better about yourselves. So these two videos work in tandem to kind of help us all get on the same page and path to self-confidence and being a little bit fabulous in our own right? So today is all about self-love. You know, sometimes here on my channel, we're talking about pageant girls, we're talking about fashion, we're gonna do some skincare. Sometimes we're sipping a little tea. My teacups are so cute. Look at this. I'm sorry, like I just had to, right? And I have the matching teapot. It's amazing. Okay, I'm stopping because today's not about me. Today is about you. We are talking about self-love. Self-love is all about taking the time to fulfill your own wants, needs, and happiness, pursuing your own fulfillment, and taking the time to prioritize yourself. Now, this topic may frighten a few of you, particularly women. We are always very careful to not be perceived to be selfish or full of vanity, and sometimes taking care of yourself will entice people to call you these words. And mothers specifically have a very rough time with this. A lot of mothers find it very hard to take time for themselves. To take time, they feel like they're taking the time away from their children, away from their families. They just don't have the time to prioritize yourself. And to you mothers, I say, you are important. And not only just that, it is important for your children to learn that they are not the center of everyone's universe. That is just basic development for children. It is important for them to understand that mom is not superhuman. Mom needs time, mom needs space, mom needs mommy time too. Same thing with your husband. So I know that it can be kind of frightening for some people to really step away for themselves, but understand that you are not being selfish. You deserve your own space, your own time, your own pursuits. And through this, some of your other families may come to learn and see the sacrifices that you have made for them over the time and over years, putting yourself on the back burner. They will finally maybe see that you weren't really giving yourself time or space to do the things that you treasure now. When it comes to self-love, it is incredibly important. And I think a lot of people don't realize how important it really is. Over time, if you continuously neglect yourself and don't take the time to take care of yourself and love yourself, it will eventually result in decay. Just like any plant or any living thing, if you don't take time to really give the love, give the support, give the fulfillment, over time you will see yourself start to decay. You will start to lose your zeal for life, your happiness, your adventurous spirit, your creativity. Parts of you will kind of feel like it's dying. You can feel yourself becoming more sad, maybe a little bit more lazy, letting more things go. And things like this can result in ongoing depression. A lot of people don't realize that they're suffering from these depressing feelings or sad feelings because they're not giving themselves the proper love and care that you deserve and need to nurture your own spirit. It really will eventually take a toll on you. And like I said before, I know it can be kind of a scary thought for some people because taking time to yourself feels like you're kind of selfish. I'm letting you know you're not. You're not. You are just as important as your children, as your spouse, as other people in the world, and you deserve the time. You have to nurture yourself. Otherwise, you lend your own spirit into forms of decay, which affect you in the long run, and even now. Okay, so I'm trying to say some of these things to get everybody all comfortable because I know it's kind of a weird feeling for some of us, all right? Some of you think you have been taking care of yourself and you love yourself and you haven't. So we're gonna get into that right now. And I have made a list so that I wouldn't forget anything. And I'm not even gonna try to be like I memorized it because I didn't. Self-love and self-care drastically impacts your overall confidence and how you feel about yourself, which is why I highly suggest watching the video on confidence in tandem with this video because they work very strongly to support one another. So now that we're getting into the subject, what do we have to do to get better acquainted with ourselves, to love ourselves a little bit more? Here's the little path, the little road that I have laid out for you all. First things first, this is something everybody should be doing, men and women, doesn't matter. Take time out of your day and out of your week to care for and prioritize yourself every day. for an hour a day. Tell the kids to go away, tell your husband to back off so that you have time just for you, to care for yourself. Now, this little bit of time can lend itself to being a lot of different things. For example, your little bit of time a day could just be you doing a full-on skincare routine to kind of just care for yourself. But you should have at least a little bit of time every day to take care of yourself, to pamper yourself, to make yourself feel good. Another thing that I tell absolutely everyone when they ask me about it or ask me how to feel better about themselves is pick one thing that is going to be yours, one thing that you maintain constantly and consistently that makes you feel good about yourself. So like examples, for my mom, it's her eyebrows, right? Her eyebrows, she loves having her eyebrows done and manicured, and it just makes her feel so good. It's a small thing that really ups the way she feels about herself. For me, it's my nails. I adore having my nails done, and I learned how to do them myself. I do my nails myself, but it's something that I do to constantly feel good about myself and make myself feel a little bit better. So find something that makes you feel good about yourself on a daily basis. Just one little thing, whether it be a consistent haircut, getting your nails done, getting a massage, putting on a different color lipstick every day, something that just makes you smile. Here's another form of self-love, something that people may be a little bit more hesitant to do, but you most definitely should. Adopt a hobby. And not just any hobby. I mean the hobby that you've been putting off forever. That one thing that you've always wanted to try, always had in your head, in your heart, that you wanted to do and never got to do. And I don't care if it's ballet classes. I don't care if it's becoming an artist. I don't care if it's learning how to play a guitar. Find that hobby that you always wanted to do, never got to pursue, and finally implement it. And I cannot stress this one enough. Everybody has a hobby. Everybody has that one dream that they put off and they never got to partake in. And it's been in the back of your head. You know what it is as you're watching this video. You know what it is. And I'm here to tell you, I don't care if you're 60 years old. Go and do that hobby. I have done it many times, and it is the most magnificent feeling in the world. I don't care if you're 60 and you want to take ballet classes and you think it's too late in life. It's not. You want to take a belly dancing class? I don't care if you got a little belly. Go take it. Whatever hobby it was that you were maybe too afraid to do or you put off forever, now is the time to do it. As you're watching this video, pull it up in your phone, look at the classes, look at the times, look at where you need to go, look, see if it's available, and see how happy it makes you feel. Even just the thought of actually doing something you truly want to do. Go do those ballroom dance classes. It does not matter how old you are, how late you are, what gender you are. If you are a male and you wanted to take ballet dance classes, go do it. Find a teacher. I have taken so many classes throughout the years, and every time I do it, it feels so fulfilling. I have taken belly dance classes. I have taken Tahitian dance classes. I have taken many different sports classes. I have done a lot. I take ballroom dance classes, and every time I get to embark on something that I've always wanted to do, it is incredibly fulfilling. And that's the type of things that really feeds your soul, feeds your spirit, and makes you happy from the inside. It's not just something minuscule or mediocre like just buying a nice dress. It's something that really fulfills your spirit and makes you feel loved. Those are the things that you should be pursuing. Go do it. And as you're watching this video, leave a comment in the comment section below of something that you have been putting off that you have always wanted to do, because I need ideas for the next adventure I'm going to embark on, and I want to see the things that are in your heads. I want to see the things that you've been dreaming of your whole life. So leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me the one thing you have been putting off forever that you've always wanted to do, but make sure you go do it. Another thing for self-love is give yourself upgrades. Now, it is important, and I say this in my video about confidence, to accept yourself the way that you are, all of your supposed flaws included. Accept who you are and love yourself regardless of what you may perceive to be problems with yourself. Maybe it's physical, maybe it's a scar that you have, whatever. Love yourself regardless of your perception of your supposed flaws. However, don't be afraid to give yourself upgrades. For example, I am totally happy and love myself as I am right now. I absolutely adore myself, as you should. You should adore yourself. But even though I adore myself, sometimes I want to pimp my ride a little bit. Sometimes I look at myself and be like, you know what, girl? I want to round out those thighs a little bit. I want to, let's get your abs back a little bit. These are upgrades. You're already fine the way you are, but if you want to add a little bit of an upgrade, go for it if it makes you feel more like yourself. You feel more self-accepting. It makes you feel better. Don't be afraid to give yourself these upgrades. Go to the gym and get fit. It's great for your health. It makes you feel very accomplished and very good about taking care of yourself. Start a new skincare regimen, like a good one. Really get into it and take care of the skin that you're in and start loving your face. Your upgrades don't have to be just physical. Go back to college, go to school. I'm stuck in quarantine, might as well. Pursue the degree that you have been putting off forever. Pursue a second degree or a third degree or a higher education degree. Have you ever wanted to learn a new trade or skill? Go do it. If you ever wanted to learn how to do pottery, if you ever want to learn how to do art, if you ever wanted to learn how to, fix things or mess with cars, go and fulfill these dreams. What I'm saying is go and do those things and find those things that are fulfilling to yourself internally. I'm not saying go out and buy like this dress that you've always wanted or the new gaming console, things like that. Think of those like junk food, right? Little things here and there that make you happy just in a momentary sense but doesn't last very long. That's junk food. Junk food has its place, but what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to self-care and self-love, is go do those things that fulfill you internally, spiritually. What I'm saying is go find those things and do those things that really fulfill you inside and make you truly happy. So the superficial things like, a dress or a gaming console, that's like junk food, right? But the really fulfilling things, the things that really truly brighten your actual life, that's like a home-cooked meal. That's like the stuff that puts you in a food coma and sends you into a deep sleep. We're looking for those things. Junk food has its place, but really fulfilling yourself and feeling good comes from that like home-cooked meal stuff. You want to go do those things. Now, as you go down some of these roads, you may face and probably will face obstacles, challenges, mostly in the form of people telling you you shouldn't be doing these things or trying to make you feel embarrassed for your pursuits. Sometimes that person is yourself. You have to have the confidence to put your own foot down and say no. You have to have the confidence to go take that belly dancing class. You have to have the confidence at whatever age to go take those dance classes, to go back to school, to go and pursue the things that really drive you and give you happiness. You have to have a little bit of confidence to overcome that initial fear or insecurity or embarrassment over whatever you're trying to pursue. Having confidence itself will be an obstacle for some of you, luckily. That is why I did a video on confidence, because these two things are linked so heavily together. So make sure you go check that out just in case you're having any lingering insecure thoughts, or if you need a little pep in your step and someone to tell you to go do it, someone to give you a little bit of inspiration or make you feel a little bit more comfortable. By all means, make sure you check out that video because it definitely will help you along in your journey. And hopefully this was able to help a few of you be a little bit more comfortable taking care of yourself and understanding maybe why you were feeling a little bit crappy or down or maybe a little bit depressed, and maybe give you some ideas on how to get out of that. Because it's not to say that I don't feel down every now and then, but because I know some of these things, I know what's causing it and I know how to get out of it. And I just want to help maybe some of you feel a little bit better about yourself. So make sure you leave your comments in the comment section below about what you think about this subject, how you're feeling, the things that you plan on pursuing yourself. If you have any ideas, if this video has helped you at all, let me know. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And if you are not a member of my court, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because there will be many more videos to come dedicated to all of you viewers, adding a little bit of sparkle and shine to your lives. I'm talking makeup, skincare, like a whole bunch of, you guys never know what I'm coming through with for you guys. All right, you know I got you. It's all the ideas over here. I'm a weirdo, I know it. The thing is, I just accept it and roll with it. I embrace it, as you should. So make sure you check out the other videos. In the meantime, thank you for watching this video with me, and I love you and I will miss you, but you know I will be back in a future video. Bye!